Your eyes are crazy.
I can't help it. This is how I am.
Day 2 of Animalcon was my favorite day and resulted in these wide eyes. I get these crazy eyes for one reason, and you'll see why by the end of this recap. I wanted to try to get more footage on day 2, so first thing we did was just walk around a little bit and notice this spectacled owl, this other, I can't even remember the name of this anteater-like creature, and there was also a rhino iguana on the table that Hannah wanted to pet.
Little baby, a bobcat.
Can I touch him?
Ask him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he likes his pets.
This is a rhino iguana, right?
Correct. What's it look like?
Today was the only day that I was on panels. I was on 2. The first one was My Extraordinary Reptilian Life. This panel started at 11 a.m., so I still had time. Went and talked to my friend Philomena. She's someone I'd known on Instagram and was very excited to meet her. She's super kind, super grateful for her. She's sponsored by Venom Life, so she was helping out with the booth. This young man on the end, his name's Charlie. He's visiting from the UK. He said he followed me and loves my stuff, even knew who BeiBei was. It was just so amazing. The few people that did recognize me, it just meant a lot. Charlie's awesome. And here's a picture Charlie and I took the next day. So cool to meet him. So after chatting with a few people, it was around time for my first panel. Now I was a little nervous, but I had somebody there that I knew. Leafy of Leafy Street. So I sat beside him and answered the questions the best I could. Now, a lot of you know I struggle with speaking. Even these voiceovers has taken me forever, and I'm just telling you about the day. So in my head, I knew what I wanted to say, but it didn't really come out the way I wanted it to. But hopefully it was good enough that people were able to follow.
Ones I can't live without, probably rattlesnakes, because they're American icons. We treat them like crap. And, you know, it's always an honor every time I see one out in the wild. And that's how it should feel, I feel like. It's like seeing a tiger out in the wild. It should be an honor. But they're just super crucial. Can't live without them.
When the panel was over, it was pretty much lunchtime, so Hannah went to get us both lunch. Now there's one person in particular that Hannah loves. She was so excited to meet him. We had met him the night before at the after party, the little dinner, but she'd really wanted to get a picture with him. But as she was getting lunch, I saw him sitting there. None other than Ben from the Urban Rescue Ranch. Now he was super kind. Now I told him the night before how much my wife loves his videos, so he already knew that. But I asked him if Hannah could get a picture with him. He said yeah. But she was still getting lunch. Ben is waiting for you. She didn't believe me, but she was so excited. This is another reason why this was my favorite day. She got a picture with the one person she loves and wanted to see. So thank you so much, Ben, for sitting there talking with me, for waiting for Hannah, for making her trip. She was so excited to see you, let alone get a picture with you. So I appreciate you a ton. And like I mentioned, he was just super kind, just such an awesome person. Also, channel member Adele loves him as well, so I sent her those pictures right away. She loved them as well. At this point, it was pretty much time for my next panel, my final one, Mastering the Art of Venomous Handling and Keeping. But before the panel, I noticed Brian was talking with somebody. He's mentioning he's about to propose to his wife. Now, this whole part is actually on the video about Animalcon on Brian's channel, so go check it out. The first panel, you know, they asked the question and passed the microphone down. And that's pretty much how the first question went with this panel. After that, it was pretty much a free-for-all. People were talking, and then someone else would start talking. I don't know. I just sat there pretty much. But it is what it is. It was still a good time. After this, Hannah and I walked around a little bit, but I wanted to get pictures with the people I met and people I knew, so that's what we did next. First up is Carrie Molinaro of Molinaro's Snake Lab. Carrie's one of the people I was super excited to meet. He went out with me every night to look for animals, also gave Hannah and I a ride to Gatorland on the last day. The most kind person ever, and someone I can call a friend now. Next, we have the real Tarzan. I mentioned to him about this forest cobra picture that he had commented on years ago, and that I was proud about how far he's gotten. So thank you to Mike and Laura for taking the time to take a picture with Hannah and I. And Liza's Lizards. Her, Carrie, and Leafy are all people I met on TikTok and were super excited to meet in person. It's funny because I don't even post on there anymore, and those are the 3 that I was very excited to meet in person. And then Mr. Will Nace. Will was so kind as well. Everyone was very kind, by the way. Not just the people I took pictures with, everyone. But Will was extremely kind, offering to introduce me to people, to make connections, And I just truly appreciate that. Thank you, Will. And then we got Mario from ZWF. You may recognize him from his appearance on Tiger King. But he too was super kind. I was telling him how much Hannah loves monkeys. Next is Robbie from Swamp Brothers. And he was great, answering a ton of my questions about snakes in the area, when to find them, what time to go out. Just a great guy. Truly appreciate him. Now James, the animal protector, is somebody I met here, but I'm very glad I did meet him. Such a kind person. He's all about spreading love and positivity and just uniting each other. And y'all know I try to do the same thing, but that's what I loved about James. Stone is somebody I've followed for a while. He'd followed me. He told me he loves my stuff and just super kind. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. But Stone was awesome. He invited me over. Didn't have a car though, but still said anytime I'm down to reach out to him. Just really appreciate Stone. Truly. Means a lot. And now we have Misty Mike. Now Mike said he watches my videos and loves them. Truly appreciate that. And I really want to give a big shout out to everyone that helped put on the event, such as Mike, Dre Tingle. Mike was the only one I got a picture with, but they all did an amazing job. They were all very helpful. I just want it to be known that I appreciate all the hard work that they put into the running this event. They are the goats. You hear the goats in the background? That's them. Now at 5, when the event was over, there was another dinner. And after the dinner, I went for a little walk to just check out the area because I hadn't walked around in daylight. And I saw this hawk catch something right at the water's edge. Not sure what it was, but how cool is that? Watched it eat for a little bit, but just so cool. Saw a hawk catch something. You hear these goats? There's a pool party after the event in the evening, but Hannah wanted to go for a swim before then. So that's what she did. I just sat there like a little creep. The staff started yelling at me saying, "Why are you filming people while they're swimming?" I said, "That's my wife." They said, "No way you could pull a girl that beautiful." I said, "Come on now." I'm just kidding, by the way. The staff didn't do that. In the evening time, Hannah and I went out to go look for some more animals. Being social. Everyone else is at this little pool party, making connections. I'm walking off trying to find snakes. But found toads. Toads everywhere. And you're going to see just how many toads because the last part of this video, right before I went to bed, I'm going to show you exactly how many toads there are. Now, Carrie and I had planned to go out looking for animals at 9, and it was around that time. So Hannah and I walked back to the hotel to meet with him, and now we're out together, all 3 of us, looking for animals. Lizards, frog. Not sure what type of frog this is, but I was looking for a Cuban tree frog to show Carrie. Carrie's seen them before, but we hadn't found one together. It's beautiful and old, just sitting there sleeping. What's up? What? Oh, you did? Nice. Nice. Cool. All right. Love you, man.
You go out and let me see.
Did you get him? This little tiny one that was.
His eyes.
It's cute. Nice. I don't think I could see enough of it. It's just telling me it's a gastropods.
It went really far back with that one, huh?
Yeah.
Look right here.
Oh yeah,
That thing is so tiny. It might be a...
it might be.
Look at that face.
Looks like a good enough. He blends in though, huh? You walk right past that guy.
It's probably going to identify the leaf.
Yeah, you're
What are
right.
you even looking at? At this point, I told Carrie about a different spot where I saw a ton of toads. So we're walking over towards that area. You remember how much I loved geckos from the last video? Found another gecko. Again, don't know what type it is, but so cool to see. I love seeing geckos. Now, you remember the beginning of the video, my bug eyes, and how I mentioned there's only one thing that causes that. You might have an idea of what that one thing is, but it's coming up. We're at that spot now where I was telling Carrie all these toads are, and it wasn't a lit down. There's toads almost every step, and that's where we're at now, walking, looking at all these toads. Maybe my light's not helping, I don't know. It's a true toad.
Yeah, it just gets up to true toad. Get a video of that guy.
Yeah. You see how orange this one is?
Oh yeah, cutie. It's good.
The grumpy face.
Look at that face.
You better believe that's a tree toad. Hannah, these are so cute. I can't help it. I don't care how many I see. So we're filming all these toads and walking down this little path, counting them all, just amazed at how many there were. And on the way back is when the bug eye happens. But I'm going to give you a little backstory because I wasn't filming the whole time. There's a toad that hopped faster than any toad we've ever seen. And then another toad hopped faster than any toad I've ever seen. We're not moving. We hear something and we look to the right and we see something chasing the toads. Now we sat there without moving for a good minute because we didn't want to interfere. But that's how long we waited before I picked it up.
Look at that.
I want to catch it, but it was chasing a toad. What if it catches it? Hannah, it was literally chasing a toad. Look at that guy.
He's like, I'm trying to get a food here. You guys are cock blocking me from me. You wanna get him?
He's on bite.
Get a video.
Hang on, Hannah. All right, little guy. Here, Hannah, you hold this. Hold it with this hand. And it just gently calm down, buddy. I know. We ruined your meal.
Trying to eat.
Yee.
Wow.
He's not calm. Calm your eyes down.
Hannah, I've been looking for snakes since we've been here.
This is the goal right here.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Ooh,
Strike
I know
it,
I
Hannah.
moved. I moved.
All right.
I'm trying to take a picture.
I don't care about pictures, Hannah. Or with your phone?
Yeah.
All right. Let me just gently.
Your eyes are crazy.
Hannah, I can't help it. This is how I am.
You're good, you're good.
Is it still recording?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come kneel beside you, Carrie. Is that all right?
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's recording here.
Yeah.
I'm out here with Carrie Molinaro of Molinaro Snake Lab. We're out here herping, and it's just amazing. I don't even know what it is. It's either green water snake or Florida water snake. There's so many water snakes here in Florida, and I don't know the different species. Some are very beautiful, like the banded ones, but this one I believe is a green, decent size. It was actually hunting a toad. We were out here just counting all the toads we were finding. It was amazing, and it's just been fun here at Animalcon.
Awesome.
Spending time with people like Carrie, and just amazing. If you guys haven't seen his stuff, I'm gonna have it linked. Be sure to go check him out. You won't be disappointed. Good. Yeah. And then, but how cool is that? Spending hours looking for a snake. One crawls, chasing a toad right in front of us and stops, sits there. I can't even describe that. It was amazing. And I'm glad I got to experience it with Hannah. Glad I got to experience it with Carrie. Now I get those bug eyes every time I find a new snake, one I haven't found before. Happens every time. Even sometimes when I find the same species that I found before. It's like a trance-like state. Can't even describe it. But this is me coming back out after everyone else went to sleep. I wanted to show y'all how many toads are on this little trail. And that's what this clip is. That's the last thing I filmed on day 2. But I've showed you so many toads, this is probably boring to you. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're still here, click subscribe, click like, and a big massive shout out to my channel members. Now if you'd like to support my channel, consider becoming a channel member. Get early access to videos, get exclusive videos, stuff like that. Click the description, follow me on Instagram. Love y'all.